Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Poontang Gaming. Before we start this video, hit that like button down below and subscribe and leave some comments on your thought. So let's hop right into this. Phil Jackson has been fired by the New York Knicks. Finally, I bet you the reason they fired him was because they found out he was banging Lala. That's why Carmelo was so pissed. That was supposed to be a joke, but whatever. Anyway, Phil Jackson has finally been kicked out of this front office because he's just been weird. He's been like psycho. He's just been starting rumors. He's been fighting. He's literally just blatantly told Carmelo, I don't really fucking want you here, so get the fuck out. And Carmelo's like, yeah, bro, I want to be next to my son and everything. So now that this has happened, Phil Jackson also started saying we're going to trade Kristaps Porzingis. It's not he said, but he's like, we're listening to offers for Kristaps Porzingis. Why would you trade the unicorn? The unicorn is the greatest thing that you guys have probably had in the past fucking decade. You have not had anything better than the unicorn in the past coming of years. Melo wasn't even as good as the unicorn, or the unicorn has a chance to be better than Melo, in my opinion. Either way, now what I think is going to happen to Carmelo is he does want to get bought out. He even said he'd be open to a buyout. He said in multiple articles he'd love to be bought out because obviously he wants to fucking leave New York. He doesn't want to leave New York because of his kids. He wants to stay near it because he's very close to his son, like he said multiple times, and so is Lala, that he's very close to his son. He wants to be near his son, but he would not mind a buyout. And who would he? You get paid to fucking get bought out of your contract to do not shit, and then he can go to a champion contender like everybody's saying, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now that that happens, I really am intrigued to see like Phil Jackson, who's going to replace Phil Jackson. They've said a multiple amount of people, like the Sasha Mihijiri, the Toronto Raptors GM currently right now. Also, they are getting a former Toronto Raptors guy as an advisor. I read an article just recently. So I want to hear down below what you guys think, and hit that like button and subscribe. But what do you think of this deal? Phil Jackson now gone. What are they going to do? Obviously, the unicorn has to be off limits. They need to get rid of Joakim Noah's contract and maybe Courtney Lee, because Courtney Lee did not show up. And I think they just got to go young at this point. Carmelo, nobody wants to trade for Carmelo, even though I just read that there was almost a Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony trade, that Melo and Dwayne Wade landed on the Cavaliers and nobody wanted Kevin Love. So that's pretty funny. But tell me down below what you guys think now that our boy Carmelo is gotten rid of this headache, Phil Jackson, and Phil Jackson, who literally was making Carmelo's life terrible, blatantly just telling him, get the fuck out of New York. Nobody, we don't want you here. And I think the New York Knicks organization said enough is enough after him just starting so much commotion. Like, he made it clear that they didn't, like, Melo made it clear that they didn't want to be shoved out of town, and Jackson was pretty much having a face-off with him, which was really dumb. And it's just, Phil Jackson just did so many weird things. There's so many reasons we can count. Like, I don't know why Phil Jackson was just such a weird, like, vice president or president of basketball operations, because he won titles with the Bulls and he won titles with the Lakers. So you imagine this guy would flip this team, his former team when he was a player, make him into a good team, because like it'd be something you want to do at 71. But I don't know, he just was a weird guy and everything. So tell me down below, guys, what you guys think of this. Comment, like, subscribe. New videos coming out more often, so just let me know, guys. As always, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, because I know I will. Till next time, guys, puppies out.